The United States of America.
You know what got that woman upset? You know what got Linda Carvalho so upset? She was walking out of a Huntington Park, California city council meeting, not because she was doing it for show, but because she couldn't believe that 2 illegals were appointed commissioners. She said then, as she has said since, that she's not racist. She has nothing against illegals. She understands their plight. But putting them on a government board, whether they get paid for it or not, they're not, by the way, is just a travesty. This is America, and she thinks that was too much, and she walked out, clearly in a huff. A lot of people agree. They email by the hundreds, at least here on this show, that they would have done the exact same thing. Linda Carvalho joins us right now. Linda, good to have you.
Thank you, and thank you for inviting me this evening.
It looks and sounds like you were just flabbergasted. Explain what happened and what got you going.
Well, it was shameful to see these acts that were going to be performed at a city council meeting, appointing these 2 individuals who are just their campaign cronies that helped them in their campaigns. They never had anything to do with the city of Huntington Park. They lied to the media, and just prior to that, they dismissed 15 commissioners who were sitting on the boards doing a great job. There were no complaints about them, and this is shameful.
All right, Linda, just explain what happened. The mayor appointed these 2 illegals, saying that they had, say what you will, that there's a large illegal population in your community. I don't know the numbers. That these are really the children of illegals who had no control when they were kids coming over here, their fate. I think you were saying all that's well and good, but you went the extra mile, Mayor, to appoint them commissioners, and they're not citizens, and you were just essentially stunned, right?
Yes, I was in total shock of this action. First and foremost, these individuals say that they're going to serve the undocumented community. Well, the city of Huntington Park, if you look at the video you just showed, all of the department heads, all of the council members, the police department, they're all Latino, bilingual, so the undocumented are being served properly and fairly. They're just making these statements only to be on the city council at one point in time. This is getting out of control. It's unfair, and we are sending the wrong message. And I understand that there's surrounding communities wanting to do the same, only because this is coming from a political Latino machine.
All right, but does that Latino machine, I would imagine legal Latinos, those here legally, would have a problem with this as well because they work to be here legally or they were born here, what have you. But is it your sense that they all are monolithic, they all feel the same way, that they're against what you did, what you said? Or do some of them understand that, look, I mean, there is such a thing as becoming a citizen, then there are rights granted to citizens, then you citizens have a right to be on boards and be a part of commissions, or what?
Well, first and foremost, where do their rights trump our rights? That's number one. Number two, these individuals do not serve the city of Huntington Park. They don't do anything in the city of Huntington Park. They don't have any interest whatsoever. And I received thousands of phone calls, and literally I meant to say emails, and a lot of phone calls from residents in the city of Huntington Park stating that they are outraged. They are just so dismayed of this decision, they are besides themselves. Tomorrow we're going to hold a press conference of so many individuals and former commissioners who want to be put on the commission, but were dismissed without reason to put these two. Is that fair? These are law-abiding citizens, pay their taxes, do everything right, and these two who do not pay taxes, who have no interest in the city of Huntington Park, and claiming that they do, is that right to have these two take away these individuals' jobs and appointments? That's not right. We need to be fair across the board. And these actions that were taken are literally shameful. And if the state of California, their senators, and other countries do not make changes right now, we're going to see this all over.
All right,
because
Linda,
they're using a loophole in the law.
Linda, thank you very, very much. We don't know about the status of those two, whether they work and pay taxes in another way, but your point is well taken that they're certainly not citizens. And I know it's been portrayed in much of the mainstream media as if she's a bigot or that position is a bigoted view. It is simply acknowledging those who are citizens and the rights granted to citizens to do this sort of thing, to serve on boards, and not granted to those who are not citizens, who are here illegally. We'll have more after this.